Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome to some more Ark Survival Evolved. We've got some more boosted PvP on the two-man cluster. This one suits me quite nicely because I like to play solo or two-man. Now in the last season we built in the ice cave and the server just really abruptly wiped after like a week and a few days. Normally it's 2 weeks and they wiped it, which is a big shame for me because I actually had loads of stuff to show you in terms of all the stuff I'd been breeding. So it's a bit disappointing, but on the other hand, there were some problems with offline raid protection on that server, meaning there were a lot of bases that I couldn't raid and so on. So he's wiped it, and we are here with a new, well, kind of base location. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing here because some of you will be glad to know I do plan on playing some official small tribes very soon. I'm not sure if it'll be before or after this video, but there's going to be some official stuff. So I've just logged on here, the server's been wiped, and it's kind of chill. I didn't really know what to do. My buddy, who I normally play with, has gone to bed. It's like 2 in the morning right now, so it's super random, this whole wipe. I mean, normally they wouldn't wipe it at like 2 in the morning, but I thought, well, where can I build? Now, the ice cave was already taken. I didn't want to go there. You do have your other standard caves, which I guess are good, but we've got this location here. Now, I know this seems super dumb, and what I'm thinking, I can't believe how dumb this seems, but I know this looks super dumb, this location here, guys, but you have to remember there are no rafts on these servers, so there's no, like, you can't get raft raided, so how are people going to raid this? I just don't even know, in all honesty. So what I might do is I might have 2 bases. I might build a little something here because it's kind of fun. As you can see, they've got the stacking S+ mod, so I've stacked foundations on top of each other, and yeah, I might have like an outside base here and also have an under the sea base because I would like to quite do a bigger and better under the sea base because the last one, let's be honest, it was in a little bit of a mesh spot. Yes, the admin allowed it and it was cool and whatever, but it was a little bit meshy, you know. There was a section where my turrets shot out and people couldn't actually get to the turrets, so I think I'm going to build a little something here just for a laugh, just try and get it done quick enough so I can get some golems going, some stuff for raiding, and then just get to it because I have seen some bases around. I would like to get raiding as soon as possible, so yeah, let's throw this little base up. Then I plan on taming myself a little dolphin. Once the dolphin's tamed, I'm going to go down under the sea and see what's up. All right, well, that took absolutely ages, even using the S+ tool, which allows you to like lock and freeze these things. It took a while to sort this out, but this is technically the biggest base I could build. It literally would not let me put any more of these down. I was wondering if I could make it a little bit longer, if I made it less high, but that height might come in handy. Maybe I'll have space to put a cloning chamber and a little bit of space for maybe some flyers on some shelves. Although honestly, most of this space is just space so we can have quetzals and golems out, like breeding. Anything that's not being bred should be in a cryo. And I think this time I am actually going to freeze all of these as well. I did quite like looking out and seeing what's going on in case we get raided, but I don't know. If this helps us stop from accidentally opening things, then that should help. So let's see. If I press E, does this flood the whole thing? Oh, it doesn't. But then if I open it, Does it flood everything? Oh, it doesn't. Right, that's actually quite good. I'm going to flood this freezies anyway. And then I'm going to get back on land and make myself a cloning chamber and just set up some basic breeding here. All right, here we are under the sea. Progress has been made. It's been rough, but that's what happens when you take on a big base. Nearly done here, so that I can actually start breeding and raiding. We want to start raiding ASAP while the bases aren't too crazy, but we've got a layer of turrets on the mid here that you can see there, and then there's a layer on the top that you can't see. So we've got enough turrets right now that no one could just walk up and blow things up, so that's all good. We've got 2 cloning stations going. We've got some Deddy Vaults, which I haven't used before, but one of my friends set these up, so I'm going to try and give them a chance. As you can see, you managed to make loads of element and stuff, element shards, using these crafting stations, where it's apparently like auto craft stuff. And we've also got this S plus tech forge, which instantly makes charcoal, which is why we've got well, no charcoal now, but we have got a lot of bullets. This thing's slot cap. The Quetzal is slot cap. So the next few things, let's get some mutators, and let's get some, I think I made some mutators. Yeah, I did make some mutators. As you can see, I've got all these turrets in my inventory. I'm going to finish off doing the turrets on the base, but I want to get some mutators down. Let's try and put them roughly in the middle with a nice bit of space around them. So it's 10 at the moment is the max. So we're going to want 2 rows of 5. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I put 2 extra down at the end for things like allow things to breed that normally can't breed, and gender swapping. So we're all good there. Now it's time to buy a rock golem. I'm going to buy probably an expensive one because I don't think I'll breed the golems. It's just a massive pain. Like the whole allow golems to breed and swap gender things can sometimes be a bit of a pain. So I think I'll buy... I might buy 1 cheap one and 1 expensive one just in case. But I'm going to do that with the griffins as well and see what we get. Okay, griffins here, double X one and a regular one. So the double X, we've got 17k health, 1k stam and 407 melee. And then on the good one, we've got 26k health, 1.3 stam and 557 melee. That's not actually crazy high melee considering that cost me so much more points. Tempting to get another one, but we don't need it for now. I know on the other ones we had like 800 melee. So I'm hoping I can get a mutation in that or something. Ooh, tempted to buy another one. We'll see how many points I have left afterwards. Let's do the golems and see how they go. Okay, 2 golems. Let's see how these fare up. So we've got the 450, 23k. That's actually pretty good for how cheap that one is. And what we're looking at here, 33. Okay, that's about the same as we had before. So nothing too crazy here. Pretty decent. At least we've got 1 of each. And now let's do the trikes. Nice, we've got a male and a female. Is the high level one male? Oh no, the low level one's male. Oh well, that'll do. What we're looking at here, 8k, not incredible, but with mutations, damn, nearly 6k in the lower level one. That's actually good for that level. Okay, so we've got our tracks, we've got our golems. Maybe we can start breeding these. Okay, been making some good progress here. We've organized this whole area. Looks super smart now, actually really pleased with that. Added a few more of these dedicated storage vaults, so I've got a lot more used to how you use them now. I didn't understand before, but you just pick up all the resources you want and then you just press E on these to put the stuff in. I believe you can do it where there's a dedicated vault, you put all the things in and then it auto puts them in here. But this is all I know how to do for now. I couldn't see where you actually make that. These are all super organized, which is very nice. Going to make it super easy for my buddy when he comes on. He's going to be playing tomorrow. And yeah, I've done all of this without my man Drick. So I actually had someone come on from like another tribe that I know, because there was only me on, so he came on, helped out a bit. But tomorrow is going to be my buddy Drix, and hopefully he'll be pleased with this, because we've basically remade a complete base while he's been asleep, so that should be pretty cool. Maxed out a lot of the turrets and whatever. Were pretty good for defenses. I could put a few more turrets up, but not hugely worried about that now. Did put this force field down. I'm not super worried about this. I want to see actually how far out this goes. If I put it on maximum, I'm not sure it will cover the whole base, but I'm not even that worried if it does. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. No, actually it's not good enough, because it won't. Yeah, it needs to like at least cover the structure, or otherwise it's kind of pointless really. But I'll think about that. I'll think about maybe positioning that. But then if I put it halfway up, that's going to mean there's going to be like something super awkward. Like ideally, I'd put it around here. Actually, maybe I could put it here and it wouldn't affect too much. I'll think about that. I'm not too worried about the force field in this position. Not really something to think about. But yeah, that's going to have to be it for day one grinding out. I think I've done a really good job. I mean, especially considering this is times 1000. Obviously, you can do anything like this on regular. But yeah, that is some hard work. And I actually think this looked way smarter than my old underwater base as well. I don't seem to have any of the problems. Like, I can actually like close portholes and open them without it flooding everything. Like, that's a problem I had last time. We've got some saddles. We've saddled everything up. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. We've got our cryopods down. And we're ready to take on the server, basically.